Sometimes it's not as complicated as we think. When we're looking for the return of Jesus and want to be ready, he basically says, do what's right. And here's how we can find what he's saying in Luke 12, starting to read at verse 57. Why do you not even on your own initiative judge what is right? For while you are going with your opponent to appear before the magistrate, on your way there make an effort to settle with him, in order that he may not drag you before the judge, and the judge turn you over to the constable, and the constable throw you into prison. I say to you, you shall not go out of there until you have paid the very last cent. It's just like practical and yet eternal advice. Jesus is telling them, and we saw this in the last video, that you can discern weather patterns, but you can't discern the moment that you're living in. And so then he gets more specific. In other words, you've kind of, rather than just saying, what the weather is like, why are we not having huge discussions about what's the right thing to do and what's the wrong thing to do? Because that's a basic question that can keep us on track. If you're saying to yourself today, how can I know that I'm going to be positioned and ready for Jesus Christ's return? He says you'll know that and you'll be ready if in every area of your life you're doing what's right. Or at least that's your goal and your objective. None of us are perfect. So Jesus says, some of you, you're going to a judge and your opponent is taking you before the judge and you're not even going out of your way to make things right. Jesus says, in a practical sense, you're proving that you're not walking in eternal priorities. And Jesus is saying you're not making things right in your personal relationships. And if you are living right, then you will automatically be positioned right for the return of Christ. So here's our word today. Let's make right with our neighbors if we've harmed them. Let's make peace with people who oppose us. Let's keep our word where we didn't. Let's apologize where we need to. And let's forgive where someone has offended us. If we will do what's right in our earthly relationships, we are showing that we have the discernment to live in our day. So when it comes to the political systems, when it comes to work positions, when it comes to family relationships, let's make sure that we're doing what God's asked us to do. Let's do the right thing, and then we'll be ready for the return of Christ. God bless you.